Explore Yesterday, more like exhibiting yearbooks. No, that's not it. Explore Yesterday, more like accepting Yamahas. No, that's not it either. Hold on, I'm gonna get this. Hold on. Exit yourself. Ecstasy. Yum. Exclusive yardstick. It's the most exclusive yardstick that ever existed. I mean, really, like, it's so exclusive, it doesn't even exist. Xbox. Yeah, no. Oh, shit! Welcome to the Metal Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tom McKay. XY, or as known nowadays, Xplore Yesterday. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that these guys changed their name up from before because, let's face it, when I was doing a search term back in the day for XY, I wouldn't get the band, I would just get a bunch of Pokemon. Sorry, getting off topic already. For those who don't know, Xplore Yesterday is a 4-piece band from France. The thing about these guys is that they actually went the complete opposite direction of most metal bands that started off not too long ago. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The kind of band that starts off extremely heavy but then softens their sound over time. But not these guys. These guys actually started off as an indie rock band, which they were taking their main source of inspiration from what I'm assuming is Minutes to Midnight era Linkin Park. And if you like that era stuff, you'll probably definitely like the older stuff. Seriously, check them out. They're actually pretty good. And then one fateful day, they said, fuck this melancholy bullshit, and decided to get heavy with their sound. Thus, brings us to 2014 with their latest album at the time, Memories Now Dreams. This was Explore Yesterday's introduction to the metal scene, and this is before they were called Explore Yesterday. This is back when they were referred to as XY, before they changed their name later on. It was a perfect blend of their old alt-rock sound while also having groove/metalcore aesthetics to create a sound that's both accessible to a non-heavy music scene while also now being part of the heavy music scene. And in my personal opinion, it's a great album. It's a fantastic album, actually, and it's the most criminally underrated album in their discography and in the metal community altogether. Seriously, to those of you who haven't heard it yet, do you feel ashamed yet? You should. Anyways, we're talking about them today because recently, at least I think about a week ago by the time of recording this, they dropped a new album with little warning. Seriously, when I first heard the title track for this album, I thought I at least had a few more weeks, maybe a month. But then one day when scrolling through Facebook, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, oh, by the way, just letting you know, we dropped a new album today. Just say, cool and enjoy the trip. So my war, you guys know the drill by this point. How does this album hold up? Well, take comfort in this, XY. You guys still kick so much ass. I already forgot the rest of the paragraph. God, seriously, if you loved MND, then this is its steroid-induced twin. MND had plenty of the metalcore and second wave new metal aesthetics hinted at throughout the entirety of that album, while also keeping things pretty tame for the listener. Here, the elements I was talking about before are the entire album, and it sounds fucking awesome. The guitar is done by JL I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. For the sake of me living to finish this review, I'm just going to call you JL, okay? That's how we're going to do it here. The guitars done by JL are a blast of heavily distorted breakdowns as the lower string sets the wall of death on fire. You see, Trump? This is how you build a friggin' wall, you ugly orange. And it's well accompanied by Joey's bass lines. The dude has a serious bass destroyer problem, but you know what? I'd say we let him work out those issues because whatever he's doing to that bass, it's fucking working. And the drums are done by Manu. If I mispronounced that, I swear to fucking God. The drums here are chaotic as hell. On songs like the title track and We Are the Same, Manu is playing whack-a-mole with his kit, and that mole is concussed from the very first fucking beat. And let's not forget about Will's vocal performance. Oh, so good. The dude is an intense screamer and an even more intense growler. Oh yeah, did I mention that his clean singing is also pretty good too? You know, just, it's pretty cool. Yeah, but you know, the growls, it's just, yeah, you know, yeah, stuff, things. There's a lot that this album is fully capable of, but I do have to put a warning up for many of the OG XY fans out there. You know who you are. When I said that this album was MND on steroids, I was not kidding. This album is much heavier than the previous. It's much more intense as well. JL isn't exactly as riff heavy on this album as before. And Will, while he does clean sing on this album, it's more pushed aside so that he can growl more into the microphone. Bottom line, when they said that this is going to be a metal record, they were not fucking around. Now, this thing is metalcore from front to back. Like, if you want an idea of what you might be getting yourself into, take a look at Walking on Solid Ground, the closer track. This track from 2 years ago is a pretty good example of what you might be hearing on this album. Although most of the other tracks are not as melodic as Walking on Solid Ground, so just keep that in mind. Me personally, I really like this style. It's intense, it's heavy, it gets the mosh pit circling like vultures on songs like The Point of No Return and Loudmouth, and those songs will knock you flat on your ass if you're not prepared for it. On a completely different note though, is it just me or does a synth intro to The Point of No Return sound like the soundtrack for Avalon Centrifuge? It can't be the old one, right? But anyways, if you don't like the kind of style that they're going for here, check out Bring Me Back. It still works for the sound that they're going for, but it's definitely a bit of a throwback to Memories Now Dreams. So if you like Memories Now Dreams, you might actually like this track a lot better than the rest. So if you're not going to get the full album, at least get this track. So what does the verdict say? Well, overall, this album is a great showcase of the metal chops that these four actually have. It's intense, it's heavy. These guys are bombarding you with every single assault of heavy metal that they have. This album is called My War. And frankly, it makes everything feel like a battlefield when you're listening to it in its most intense moments. It holds you down and it bombards you with some heavily distorted breakdowns and gore-shredding growls. This is the melodic metalcore record that your parents warned you about. Honestly, you gotta dive headfirst into it to really appreciate the amount of intensity and chaos that these guys actually have. Even if you're not really into this kind of style, you have to at least appreciate 1 or 3 tracks off this album. I'll say pick it up. This album, now, while it may not be for everyone from the Xplore Yesterday catalog, it definitely is something worth picking up because these guys deserve so much more attention than they actually have right now. So pick it up, share it with your friends, share it with your grandma, share it with anybody you can. These guys need more attention. They deserve more attention. Enjoy. So that's my review of Xplore Yesterday's My War. What are your thoughts on the album? What are your thoughts on the band altogether? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to suggest music for me to review on any of my social media sites, or in the comments if you're too lazy to take a look at the description. With that said, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night, everyone.